Welcome back to my medieval save file. We're at the Windenburg Church, nunnery, monastery, orphanage today. So it's a rather large lot, also somewhat laggy. I haven't updated my game for a while, so I've still got the roof bug. But this is the public area here. And we've got the church where you can get married, a graveyard, so that, you can put your Sims here that, passed away. And we've got a little market stall where you can get like your veg, some produce and stuff. So we'll start off in the church. And this is like a small little church. It's for all the local people of Windenburg. They can come in here, we can have a church service, we can get married, hold a funeral, so all of that can be done. And upstairs is where, the orphans are. She is giving a speech. The nuns can teach sort of about the religion of the Watcher. The children can learn, and then hopefully, eventually they'll either leave here or they might join the church. Got a number of orphans. I use Little Miss Sam's roommate mod for this. But yeah, so this is the church. It's the public area. That's a ringing bell, so you can ring it. Then if we go through the graveyard, I've got some animated deco sims there, just, add a bit of ambience. This is where the nuns and the monks would work. So they've got like a garden area, some cows for their milk that they milk. I think this is from either horse ranch or cottage living, just like a little hay shed, and then I've filled it with various bits of CC hay that I've got. So the outside is all here, some benches for people to sit on. The nuns can get all the washings done for like the almshouse patients as well as themselves. This is the entrance to like the orphanage area, and then if we go around here, we've got all your bees and some candle makers, because they do own another lot, which is sort of a shrine that people do go on pilgrimages to, and they sell candles and honey there, and that's all made here by the residents that are here. So I think first we'll go into the almshouse area, which is just through here. And this is sort of your almshouse. So when you go in, you've got numerous rooms. So this is the rooms for like the sick people. So they have this particular room here, the bench and a fireplace to keep them warm. And then we've got, a place to make sort of your medicines and everything. And that helps treat them. And these could be anyone from the local area. I mean, he is from a noble family. This is just an older person. He's a bit confused and his family have put him there. And then we've got, if we go along, these are sort of for your transient workers, your vagrants. They might come and stay here overnight. They can get a hot meal. Maybe they go into the pilgrimage site and they need somewhere to sleep. And the nuns will, the pop-ups are getting on my nerves. The nuns will let them just sleep here. So these are sort of the open rooms, but the one with the, the iller patients is closed off. So the priest, he sleeps downstairs. The only books you can get here are the Holy Book, which is all from the Rambunctious Religion mod. But this is his room. Oh, and there's quite, I don't know why there's so many there and they're not in the book cupboard. We'll move them. But, you know, they can learn about, they can discover their religion, learn about religion. And they can do all of that in here. And then through here, we've just got like a little toilet and shower area because, you know, though they might not have had that, it is The Sims. So they kind of just have some toilets and some showers. We go upstairs. This is where the nuns and the monks would sleep. So this is the monks' sleeping area. And they've also got about 1 million holy books that have just been put down. And they can also pray. If I go on to an adult sim, they can also pray in their room as well. So the rooms are more or less the same for the nuns and the monks. We go along and this is the kitchen area. And this kitchen's for everyone. You know, we've got some nuns that have probably been peeling some potatoes. There is tea available. You know, they can cook a meal. And it's kind of like the social hub of the monastery and nunnery where everyone will come along, catch up. And then we've got the Lumin mod here from Pied Piper. I think, is it Ricky's mum that's keeping it all updated for the time being? So they can do sort of all their, you know, fabric making here. So that's the upstairs area. And then we've got the orphanage. And the orphanage is, you know, a midwife. She sleeps here. She looks after the children. She also helps local women that are in labour. So she's currently at work at the moment. But sort of this is where the kids will learn. They can, you know, make some little flower items. They do also make like flower candles here and they get sold at the pilgrim site. So that's the toddler room. Got a little bath for them. This is the girls' room and this is the boys' room. So if we go back to the outside, this is sort of the area where maybe oh gosh, that baby is filthy. Let's just top her knees up. This is, you know, where mums and babies will sleep. Maybe they've just come in to have their baby here, or, you know, they're an unmarried mum, maybe of a noble family, and they've come here to have their baby. You know, they can pray. They can sort of have a little pray there as well. And then this is like the labour room that the nuns and the midwife that works here manages. It is a bit dramatic because I think medieval labour was quite dramatic. So, but they can give birth in like the pool or on the bed, and then they've just got all their tools here to help with that. So yeah, this is the monastery monk thing, and I've got like a lot of different people that are here. So we've got quite a lot of monks. He has apparently wet himself and he's going to starve. They're just not very good at taking care of their needs because I think it is just like a really big lot. I've got quite a lot of roommates here just to have it quite filled up, and it is a little bit laggy, but I really only come here for weddings, so I'm going to treat everyone's needs. They're not really played. Oh, just went right past it. So yeah, we've got all the monks here. They're all generally quite happy. He needs to change her diaper instead of just holding her. These are a cleaner and a gardener, but they are, you know, they are guests of the almshouse as well. So, yeah, it's a really nice lot. Love coming here for weddings. Sometimes I do play it. The only thing is, I think I've made it slightly too big, probably with too many Sims. So it is a bit laggy, but it looks really nice in the world. So just asking for safe corruption for this lot, but it's one of my favourites in Windenburg. So thank you for watching my medieval tour of my builds and my world, and you know, come back and we'll do the next ones. Thank you, see you soon.